Find the value of h using synthetic division if 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. The polynomial is 2x cubed minus 3hx squared plus 9 and 3 it's 0. Now what is 0 of the polynomial? 0 of the polynomial is the root of the polynomial. That is, if we divide the polynomial by it, the remainder will be 0. Now we start the synthetic division by writing the coefficients, and remember the missing term will have coefficient as equal to 0. Here the divisor is 3 and the coefficient of x cube is 2, that of x square is minus 3h. Since the term containing x is not here, so in place of its coefficient we will write just 0. And the last, that is constant, is 9. As we have already discussed that first number will be written down as it is, so 2 will be written down as it is. Then for the next term we will multiply this 2 and 3 and get 6. Then we will add these two terms, we will get minus 3h plus 6. Minus 3h plus 6 will be multiplied to 3 to get 9h minus 9h plus 18. So it will be minus 9h plus 18. After multiplying this minus 9h plus 18 to this 3, we will get minus 27h plus 54. Now minus 27h is unlike term to that of 9 plus 9, but 9 and 54 can be added to get 63. So combinedly it will be minus 27h plus 63. Here remainder is minus 27h plus 63, but it is the remainder when we divided the given polynomial by its 0, that is 3. And we know that the 0 of the polynomial, as we discussed, is the number which gives remainder is equal to 0 when the polynomial is divided by it. So here minus 27h plus 63 is equal to 0. Since 3 is the 0 of the polynomial, so we have written remainder as equal to 0. So whatever will be the value of the remainder will be written as equal to 0. While shifting 63 towards the other side, we just get minus 27h is equal to minus 63 and h is equal to minus 63 divided by minus 27. It will be equal to 7 by 3. So the value of h is 7 by 3. Question number 3 is use synthetic division to find the value of L and M if x plus 3 and x minus 2 are the factors of the cubic polynomial x cubed plus 4x squared plus 2lx plus m. Here the polynomial containing x is this one, containing the two unknowns L and M, and we are going to find out L and M with the help of synthetic division. So first we will write it as x plus 3 is its factor. It means that if we take it as equal to 0, it will be x is equal to minus 3. So x is equal to minus 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Since it is given that these two are the factors of the polynomial, means to say if this polynomial is to be divided by these two, the remainder will be equal to 0. So if x plus 3 is its factor, if we find out the value of x as equal to a single number, then that particular single number is to be considered as the 0 of the polynomial. So here x is equal to minus 3, 0 of the polynomial. Similarly, the second factor is x minus 2. So the second 0 of the polynomial is x minus 2. We will have to find out the values of L and M using the given conditions. So by synthetic division, first we will consider x is equal to minus 3 as the divisor. Once again we have written down the coefficients. The coefficient of x cube is 1, that of x square is 4, that of x is 2l, and m is the constant. Here minus 3 is the divisor. 1 will be written down as it is. 1 into minus 3 is equal to minus 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. 1 into minus 3 is equal to minus 3 again. By adding these two, we will get 2l minus 3. While multiplying 2l minus 3 to get the next term, we will get 2l into minus 3 is equal to minus 6l, and minus 3 multiply minus 3 is equal to plus 9. So if we add these two, we will just get minus 6l plus m plus 9. Since it is given to us that x plus 3 is its factor, and we have just written that x is equal to minus 3 is its 0. So we can write the remainder as equal to 0. It will be minus 6l plus m plus 9 is equal to 0, and it's our equation number 1. Now for x is equal to 2, we have once again written down the coefficients as we wrote before, but the divisor here is 2. 1 will be written down as it is again. Then for the next term we will multiply 1 into 2 to get the next term. 4 plus 2 will be equal to 6. 6 into 2 will be equal to 12. So combinedly, by adding these two, we get 2l plus 12. 2l plus 12 when multiplied to 2 will give us 4l plus 24. So it will become 4l plus m plus 24. Again 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. So we will have to write that 4l plus m plus 24 is equal to 0. Now we have two equations. In these two equations we have m as similar term. So we will subtract equation 1 from equation 2 to eliminate m, and we will get the value of L. It will be minus 10L plus 15 is equal to 0 will give us 10L is equal to minus 15, and L is equal to just minus 3 divided by 2. Now, next is the turn of finding out the value of m. For this we will put L is equal to minus 3 by 2 in equation number 1, which will give us minus 6 into minus 3 by 2 plus m plus 9 is equal to 0. Further addition and subtraction will give us m is equal to minus 18. Thus, the values of m and L is equal to, that of L is equal to minus 3 divided by 2 and m is equal to minus 18. Question number 4. Solve by synthetic division if 2 is the root of the equation x cube minus 28x plus 48 is equal to 0. The given equation is this one. 2 is its first root. Here, the degree of the equation shows that it must have the 3 answers, out of which the first one is given to us, and we will have to use the synthetic division to find out the rest of the 2 or simplify the given equation. So let's start the synthetic division by writing down the coefficients. The coefficient of x cube is 1. Since x square is missing over here, so in place of its coefficient we are writing 0. Next is the coefficient of x, that is minus 28, and the constant term is 48. 2 is the first root. As we have discussed in the few parts which we have just done, that the first term is to be written down as it is, so it will be 1 will be written unaltered. Next term will be 2 multiply 1 is equal to 2. 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. 2 multiply 2 is equal to 4. 4 minus 28 is equal to minus 24, and minus 24 into 2 is equal to minus 48. Remainder is 0. Since we were given that 2 is the root of the equation, the root of the equation always gives remainder is equal to 0 if we divide the polynomial by it. So here the remainder is 0, and the quotient or the equation which we get is the depressed equation. Why we call it a depressed equation? Because the degree of the polynomial is less than the degree of the equation which was given to us. So here the degree of the equation which we just get is 2, and the degree of the equation which were given to us was 3, and here we have the degree of the equation as 2. So that is why it is considered as depressed equation, since it is lesser in degree than that of the degree of the equation given to us. Here, since it is the quadratic equation and we can find out the values of x, or we can find out the other 2 roots by using any of the learned method to solve the quadratic equation. Here we will be having by factorization method, x plus 6 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. Writing them down separately, we just get x is equal to minus 6 or x is equal to 4. So these are the other two roots. Biquadratic or quartic equation. Biquadratic or quartic equation is the one having degree as equal to 4. Since its degree is 4, so it will have 4 roots. Now we will have to solve the biquadratic or quartic equation using synthetic division. The sum related to it is solve by using synthetic division. If 1 and 3 are roots of the equation x4 minus 10x squared plus 9 is equal to 0. Here x4 indicates that the given equation has 4 roots, out of which the 2 are given to us and rest of the 2 will be found by us. For this we will use the synthetic division method. We have written down the coefficients of different powers of x. Here x to the power 4 has a coefficient as equal to 1, so it will be 1. Since the term containing x cube is missing, so we have written its coefficient as equal to 0. X square has a coefficient as equal to minus 10, so it will be minus 10. Once again the term containing x is missing, so it will be 0, and the constant is 9. Since the first root is 1, so we have written 1 over here. First term will be taken down as it is. Next 1 will be multiplied to 1 to get 1 will be written beneath this 0 and will be 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. 1 will be multiplied to 1 to get 1. Minus 10 plus 1 will be equal to minus 9. Minus 9 into 1 will be equal to minus 9. 0 minus 9 will be equal to minus 9. And minus 9 into 1 will be equal to minus 9. 9 minus 9 is equal to 0. Here the remainder is equal to 0 and the depressed equation has 4 terms, which indicates that it will be of degree 3. If in the depressed equation we have 3 terms, then we have quadratic equation, that is equation of degree 2. Here we have the 4 terms, which means that we will be having a cubic equation, that is an equation of degree 3. So these 1, minus 9 and minus 9 are the coefficients of the depressed equation. Here minus 9 will be considered as constant, minus 9 will be considered as the coefficient of x, 1 will be considered as the coefficient of x square, and this one will be the coefficient of x cube. So our depressed equation will be x cube plus x square minus 9x minus 9 is equal to 0. Now it is again the cubic polynomial. So in order to make it, or in order to obtain the more depressed equation, we will again use the synthetic division method, and we will write its coefficients as 1, 1 minus 9 and minus 9. 1 will be taken down as it is, then 1 into 3 will be 3, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, 4 into 3 is equal to 12, 12 minus 9 is equal to 3, and 3 into 3 will be equal to 9, 9 minus 9 is equal to 0. Here the depressed equation has 3 terms, which indicates that the degree of the equation must be 2. 3 will be considered as constant, this 4 will be considered as coefficient of x, and this one will be the coefficient of x square. So we will be having x square plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. It is the quadratic equation, and we can find out its roots by factorization method very easily. So after applying the factorization method, we just get x is equal to minus 3 or x is equal to minus 1. Thus minus 1, 1 minus 3 and 3 are the roots of the given equation.